Yeah, please, even to send a message out of to do anything on the from my system is not even responding.
I said it should align with Ghost Time.
That's what
Say
I'm
hello to him.
saying. I want to send the slide to my phone now so that I can send it through my phone since my network on the phone is going. My system is not recognizing the.
Oh, do you say the slide is not on Google Drive
It's
already?
not on Google Drive yet.
Oh.
You know, I wasn't prepared for it. It's not time yet, so I just have to arrange things now.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry for the late information.
No problem.
Are you getting it now?
Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Sam, please let me send the file to you.
Me? I'm not using my computer. Ghost Time.
Oh, I need to send it to the fastest and closest means. That's what I'm trying to say. Sending it to Ghost Time, I don't have his number. I would have loved to send it through WhatsApp so that you can help me to send it to him.
Oh no.
Send it to you privately.
Oh no.
Can I send my WhatsApp number? Or email?
Okay.
You just call your WhatsApp number to him. I don't have his own WhatsApp line also. So.
You can even send it to him direct message through here.
Yeah.
You don't get this. The presentation is on the system. I'm using the phone presently. And connecting the, I don't even know how to explain everything. Just complicated.
I dropped my WhatsApp number in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, you drop your line. Check the line. Yeah, check the chat. So. Yeah, welcome in Doshay.
Hello, boss. I've been here since now.
Yeah, I see. Oh, you are the last on the list now.
I was going and joining, call my network. I had to leave and come back.
All right, boss. Matthew, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Faith, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Are you at the location already, Faith?
No, I'll submit there on my way.
Oh, okay.
I will submit a few things.
Hmm?
said I went to submit a few things at school. On my way there.
No crime. No crime.
All right.
Yeah. Anybody is not yet. Ghost time, are you Adebayo?
Can you hear me?
Please, do you hear me?
Sam,
Oh, yes.
please,
Who is
can
talking,
you
please?
go to Sam is Comfort?
Okay.
Please, can you go to the email and help me send to God's time? I'm still having difficulty in sending it to my phone.
Okay, you have it in the mail. Let me check.
Yes, thank you.
Ghost time, you should check your Shamil. I'll send you Shamil now.
All right.
I'll forward it further. I'm yet to receive the mail. Comfort. Hello, Comfort. Are you there? Hello,
Please
Comfort.
drop your email address here. Hello.
Yeah, what did you say?
Please drop your email here.
Okay. This is why.
Have you seen it? Hello. I dropped the email.
Hello.
Samuel, good.
Have you received the message, the mail?
I've not received it. Let me keep refreshing. Okay, I'll send it.
I'm sorry, everyone, for this issue. So sorry about that.
It happens.
Network is low.
Okay, thank you. Can you please show it as a presentation?
So, comfort, before you proceed, you will present this twice. Okay. Present a past day and
I can't hear you. Your voice is breaking somewhere.
I said you will present this twice. You present a past day because there's no time. Present a past, then you present the other part next time.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Sam, your voice is breaking. I don't know.
It's breaking, seriously. Ogbede.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Thank you. Yeah. What do you say?
I said you will present this presentation twice.
No problem.
Present part today, then another day you present another part.
No problem. Okay. Ogbede, please, can you make it as a presentation? Click on the presentation, like a slideshow.
Click on present. Look at that, present, yeah. Click on that.
Okay, thank you, everyone. You're welcome to this presentation. Here before you is Comfort, and I'll be presenting to you this morning using technology to augment HR best practice by Comfort. So please, you can go to the next slide. The things we have to talk about, table of content. With HR, what is technology, HR technology versus HR without technology, HR meets technology, what happens, no technology with HR, importance of technology to HR, HR tech tools. So I have to just rush through because we have fast spent our time. Let's go to the next slide. The next slide is telling us about who is HR. Most of us have been hearing about HR, human resources and things like that. And we don't really know much about what HR is, and there is an opportunity for us to know what is all about HR, what do they do, and things like that. So here we say HR is the division of a business that is charged with finding, screening, recruiting, and training job applicants, as well as administering employee benefits programs. This is just a summary of what HR does. HR has so many duties, but this is just a summary. Screening, recruiting, training, job applicants, as well as trying to manage employees. This is actually a definition by Investopedia. So we can see, as you can see from the diagram, HR is just like, hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, HR is just like the middleman between the employee and the company and the organization. Is the middleman standing gap for the employees, also standing gap for the organization. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, the next slide is telling us what is technology. I believe everybody on this platform is not seeing technology as, it's not strange to the word technology. The word technology is not strange to us, and we actually know, and we've been using technology in most of our daily activities, especially in Beacon. That is what we are all about. So technology is the application of scientific knowledge to the practical aim of human life, or as it is sometimes phrased, to the change and manipulation of human environment. We use scientific knowledge to to touch human life, to address, to practically touch some aspect of human life. So using science to manipulate or to adjust or to make human life a bit kind of human activity to be a bit kind of easier. Technology in the use of gadgets, in the use of machines and things like that has actually really make life easier for humans. And I believe everybody on this platform knows that technology generally has been a help to every human person. Technology in the sense that I know in the olden days we use grinding stone to grind pepper, and fortunately for us, it gets to a big machine, using a big machine to grind things. And as time goes on, we start using blender. I just use that as a common thing. And another means is like in the olden days, we send letters through post office, and it will take days, weeks, months before it reach where the destination. No matter how urgent no matter how urgent the message you're trying to send is, it will still take that long. That was in the olden days. But technology is so common that we are all enjoying it today. Look at what happened this morning. There are some issues with technology from my end, and what I have here, I could say, Obede, please, where are you? Your location. So, Obede, are you there? So I can send from here to Obede wherever she is, and he
I'm
can.
outside.
Okay, he is at Yaba presently, and I am not presently at Yaba, and he could easily take what I am viewing on my system presently in a twinkle of an eye. So that is how technology has really, really helped human life. So the next slide, which is saying, okay, talking about human resources with technology. We can see the picture that is showing on our screen with technology innovation. Everything is in our hands, is in our hands. The world can be in our hands. The phone you are holding, the laptop, the iPad, the internet has really made everything to be in our hands. There is nothing you want to fetch now that it won't be easy for you to use with the aid of technology, because I've not really seen where technology haven't been. In human resources, as we said, that human HR person is the middleman between the organization and the employee. Now, if look at the income, for example, we have locations in Kano, Kaduna, Delta, Lagos, and things like that, and we have one HR, and there are some messages that are supposed to be sent out. If there is no technology, how do you think such emergency or urgency information will be passed across to them in a twinkle of an eye, without stressing the HR, without spending so much on transportation or mailing and things like that? The use of technology has really made that kind of very, very easy for us. So now look at the second picture, which is talking about without technology. Now imagine the HR is at the middle of that picture. I believe everybody can see that picture. I need response when I ask questions.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. So at the middle of that picture, we can see a circle which represents an HR, a human resource person, and he or she needs to deliver messages to all those other circles. Okay, this message has to go to Mr. A, and when it gets to Mr. A has to pass to Mr. B and things like that. Now look at that human resource person at the middle, and the message he has to disseminate to everybody. Now, how many days or how many weeks or how many months will it take him to travel from location A to location B to location C to pass the same message? Please, can someone just, who is online? I need response. Let me just call on someone. Adebayo.
Okay.
Okay, Adebayo. Is Adebayo there? Okay, Badiba is not in the house. Michael, Adeyemi.
Yeah, it could take years even for him because him traveling to different locations to disseminate this information. So it would take years before he could do that.
Okay, thank you. That's just it. It will take years to pass a particular message across to all those people. So technology has really so helped us that put the world, put humans, put activities and everything in our palm, as is seen in the other picture. So the next slide, please. So the next slide is talking about when HR meets technology. When HR meets technology, it makes life becomes very, very easier. The first point is talking about data management becomes easier when it is used and becomes paper-free. Actually, HR department, as much as technology has taken some parts of HR department, it cannot be totally paper-free. But at the same time, compared to what we had earlier, HR has always been a paperwork. And when you get to HR office, then you will see stacks of paper, stack of files, and the office will, if the person is just overworking him or herself, the office might be scattered and not be organized like it's supposed to be, except they have a store, they keep those files. So data management has been, technology has really made data management kind of more or less, is more like a paper-free department now. So we manage data for employee and for the organization. You know, as my role as the HR, I'm trying to show you what we do and how things are in HR department. So employees' performance data can be critically analyzed by the HR IT tools more often if it is online, becomes readily accessible to. So as it is now, when we are talking about technology, what also helps technology is internet. What all the gadgets we have, what helps the gadgets we have at hand now? Internet also aid a faster way of passing some messages across to others. Like, still, I'll see what scenario that happened this morning, using internet to send a message to someone that is not where I am, just to be able to have access to what I have before me. So that is a way how, that is another way where technology has really helped HR. When HR meets technology, things become smoother for that department. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, the next slide is talking about when there is no technology in the HR department. Traditionally, HR was always viewed as a paper intensive, like I explained the other time. It's usually paper intensive, non-innovative area where salary decisions are made, people get fired, and where team building sessions are organized. So the rate at which the organization, how HR gets organized in that time, it's kind of stressful. Let me just say that it's kind of stressful. There is poor performance compared to what we have today. There's poor performance. Idea begin to begin to lack ideas, because when too much things are in your brain, human resources, they are humans too. They have other aspects of their life to attend to. So when idea about, okay, home is coming to your head, this one is coming to your head, there is no way to quickly drop it somewhere. But technology has really helped us to always being able to, any idea that flies into your mind, you know how to keep them, and it will be accessible anywhere, anytime. So in the olden days, in those time before technology, paperwork, you want to fire someone, it has to be through paper. You want to query someone, it has to be through paper. You want to promote someone, it has to be through paper, or paper work. So we also have HR specialists struggled with endless phone calls, emails, and people. I don't know if most of us have really seen myself and someone work in the office most times. We make calls and emails and things like that. If there has not been technology, If there is no technology, I wonder how we are going to do it. I don't know if Samuel will be able to cope, actually. So, so let's continue. Okay, from that picture, we can see this person as an HR person. You can see how she's burnt out, headaches, you start having exhaustion, cynicism at work. You won't even enjoy going to work. The moment you wake up in the morning, like, oh, I am going to work, and it's going to be like a tiresome activity. So let's go to the next slide. So the next slide is telling us about the importance of technology to HR. It bridges communication gap with the use of different online forums to exchange files and messages. Who can tell me the means of how we bridge communication today? There's in Bincom. What do we use to bridge communication today in Bincom? Communication gap, sorry. Let me call on someone. Shay.
Yeah.
Shay.
Yes.
How do we bridge communication in Bincom today? Give us a means of bridging communication that we apply, that we use.
We use Slack channel.
Okay, we use Slack channel. Thank you. Leonard, which other way? Okay, Leonard is not here. Samuel Shaga, which other way?
No, I'm here.
Okay, so which way? Which way?
Sorry, I missed your.
Okay, which ways do we, how do we bridge communication gap in Bincom today? Someone has said through Slack.
We can also use the WhatsApp group chat.
We actually don't officially use WhatsApp in Bincom. So, okay, thank you. So thank you very much, everyone. We use Skype, Slack, Basecamp, Jitsi, Zoom, and so on. So we have another importance is in analyzing employee data. It is very easy for us to, okay, there are some people, we need some information and we can easily get it through whether organizational data or employee data. It is very, very easy for us to pick. Then easier recruiting, it's very, very easy for us using some tools to recruit people. You know, when we say we are recruiting from Kaduna, Kano, Delta, and things like that, how do people in Lagos try to reach out to them, try to recruit them, try to interview them, and things like that? And it's been working for us, if not because of technology. It increases our efficiency. So let's go on. I'm sorry I have to rush like this. I have so many things to discuss about this thing, but because of the time. HR tech tools. We have so many HR tech tools. They are usually referred to as HRMS, which is Human Resource Management System, and HRIS, Human Resource Information System. We have so many examples of tech tools. So yeah, can we go to the next one? We have recruiting software. We can see the series of logos of recruiting software we have. We have examples of recruiting software we have. I would have asked questions that who knows what recruiting software do we use? Samuel Shaga, please, do you know in Bincom? What recruiting software do we use in Bincom? Samuel Shaga.
I can hear you. Recruiting software
that we use in Bincom, do you know?
I'm not sure, but I'm on Slack, the tech network.
Indeed.
Oh, who said that?
Indeed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Before though.
Okay. Thank you very much. We use Indeed. So we have every other one: LinkedIn, Smart Recruiter, and iSkyMate. So, and so many, all these pictures here, all this logo in the picture are all recruiting software. Let's go to the next one. Now, what I am trying to show us here is that are the functions of HR and also the software we use for each of these functions. As we said, HR is a recruiter. Here we we also monitor employees' performance in this next slide. So we have technology we use for this, and technology we use is Inspire, PeopleStream, Elumi, Orange HRM, Trackstar, ADP, and others. We use it to track performance of employees. The next slide, please. All right, HR also handle payroll services. This payroll services we are handling, we also have applications for it. And as you can see, I don't know if you're aware that it's HR department that handles payroll. So we use OnPay, Paycall, QuickBooks, Paybook. Those are the tools you can use for payroll services. The next slide, employee engagement. So we also monitor how we all work, how we engage in our daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities. You know, as we all said, there are some things you are supposed to be doing daily in income. There are some things you are supposed to be doing monthly, weekly, that we, the HR department, monitor. So let me say we, the HR department monitors. So I won't want us to, okay, we've spent so much of our time. So let's just keep going through the slide. Just time and attendance, it has it. The next slide, benefits and administration, workforce management, onboarding software. We know about, some of us should know about, all of us should know about this. Onboarding software, succession planning, learning and development, and thank you, that's all. So question, the first question, please just have a click. Question, just click one. We have mentioned 4 functions of HR. Victor, please, quickly, let's just use 5 minutes. Victor.
Yeah, the HR bridged the gap between the company and the employees.
Okay.
One, the HR is in charge of recruitment.
Okay.
The HR is in charge of the what's it called? The appraiser. How shall I put it? The performance appraiser.
Okay.
The employees, or rather. And the fourth one, the HR is
payroll.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So the next question, please click one. The question is, what tool do we use for onboarding process in Bincom? Monday, what tool do we use for onboarding process in Bincom? Monday.
That's it. We use email.
From the options, you have options on the screen. You can pick from the options there.
I think Babu HR. Jesus.
Okay. Who wants to
say fresh team?
Thank you. It's fresh team. Thank you. Okay, the next question, please. The next question is saying, what tech tool is LMS categorized? Oh, well, we did not read through that one. Well, who can tell us the answer? Anyone? Who can tell us LMS? We use LMS. So which of these options? Anybody can answer, please, because we didn't mention it, but it's in the slide.
Learning and development.
Thank you. Learning and development. The next slide, and the next question. With the introduction of tech. I'm sorry, please. With the introduction of tech in HR, can HR office be totally paper-free? Anybody?
HR currently now with technology, HR cannot be totally paper-free.
Thank you. Number 5. That's the last question. And HR is accountable for the who, for organization only, team members only, all of the above, none of the above.
All of the above.
Okay, thank you for your time. Okay, I think there's this question. I'm sorry. What is the official tech tool we use for bridging communication gap in Bincom? I think we have answered that one, which is Slack. So thank you, everybody. This is the end of this presentation. Thank you. Thanks for watching. You can go to the next slide now, so that it will be like I'm just talking. Thanks for watching. I believe we are going to have another presentation to explain more about this. So thank you. Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
All right,
presentation.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's time for Tech Team stand-ups.